Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. In the last episode you saw me clearing out the flower bed that runs all the way down the side of the garden, which has been infested with weeds that don't seem to be disappearing. So I flattened out the ground, laid down a weed sheet and picked up some new plants to put in there to add a little bit of colour. I topped off with some bark which will hopefully help even further with suppressing those weeds, so fingers crossed they don't come back. So it is looking so much better down there now, so let me show you what I've been getting up to since then. Hi everyone, so I've got my friend David joining me today, helping out in the garden. We're going to have a go at taking down a tree and getting out those concrete fence posts because I'm having absolutely no luck in finding a fencing contractor to come and do it and put up a new fence. So where the plan was to get new fencing put up at the back, I'm just going to use the neighbours instead because I'm setting myself a deadline with getting this garden finished now, and if I have to wait much longer on anyone else doing any work, it's never going to get done. So we're going to have a bash at doing it ourselves. So we're going to head outside and get cracking. So I came out from making a brew and he'd already got half of it down. And I thought he was coming with a chainsaw. Don't fall off the bloody ladder. So this absolute legend has got the whole tree out. Look at the size of it. All of the concrete posts are now out, and I have to be honest, I would have really struggled to do that if I didn't have David helping me. He brought a big saw to cut the post down, which was really messy, so it was just absolutely covered in dust by the time he was finished. There was that much concrete at the base of the post. We've just had to sort of like dig down and get as much out as possible, so it probably wouldn't have worked for putting a new fence up anyway. I've got a skip coming shortly to get all of the broken concrete shifted into that. I did have quite a lot of fun smashing that up with the sledgehammer. My task for today is clearing the turf, and I had a little go at this yesterday and wasn't very successful, so I do regret not getting a turf cutter. So this is going to be really hard work today, plus it's raining on and off, which is not helpful. Beyond annoyed with the weather. This is so typical that I've taken a few days off work and it has done nothing but rain, and I was working through it and then a hailstorm came out of nowhere and has completely screwed me over. I have got most of the area cleared that I need to for the decking, but look at the state of it. So I'm in the outhouse. See, I had my tripod set up in the corner, digging away, and this just came from nowhere. So I'm hoping it melts and that the rain does stop at some point today so that I can carry on with this, but it's just a waterlogged mess at the moment. I'm freezing, I'm wet, and I really just want to get my decking done. The decking has arrived. It came actually yesterday, so a lot of what you just saw was yesterday's work. Then I was carrying on this morning, so I was just sorting out all of the pieces of timber that I ordered, because there were some bits for the decking, some bits for the planters, and I think I'm a piece missing. I've taken refuge inside the outhouse for now, but yeah, I'm really hoping that this rain stops and then I can get a little bit more done, but it's not looking hopeful. I'm definitely not going to get as much done this week as I would have hoped. I did think that I would have this almost finished by the end of the week, but it does not look like it's going to happen. Here's all the timber. These are the decking boards for the actual decking. This is for the planters. That's my framing timber. Posts for the decking, and some extra bit, well, there's some framing timber there as well, and some extra bits that I'd ordered. What a mess. So happy the sun has come out. I got rained off last night because I was up to a point where I needed to cut some pieces of wood. 2 of the lengths of framing timber that was sent were actually too long, so I needed to get the saw out, and with it raining, it's electric, couldn't do it, so I had to stop where I was. So I'm really hoping that the weather stays like this today now, because the sun is out, it's nice and dry. The frame should at least get finished, but I'm hoping to get the decking boards in place as well. So fingers crossed, the weather will hold out and I can get this done today. didn't get the decking boards on because I had a little bit of messing around that I needed to do. So I got all of the extra supports in place, which should hopefully hold it steady, but I was short on framing timber. So there is a little bit that I might actually just go out and get some tomorrow to fill in just down that end side. So I've been building the frame out on the sides just so that I can fit in and go flush up to the concrete, and then also filling in along the other side just so that nothing gets dropped down the back. So I've been making sure that it all lines up once the decking boards are on there. So that's taken a lot longer than I thought. And it's 7:15 now, so it's too late to be doing anything else. And as I said, I could do with going out getting a little bit more timber tomorrow, because there is still the frame along the bottom side that could do with filling in for when the fascia boards go on. So that's all from me this week. So in the next video you'll hopefully be able to see this finished off and painted. So join me again next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.